everybody, happy Friday, and I just got back from my aunt's funeral. That went well and everything like that. Kind of sad, but again, it is what it is. Thank you for all your well wishes and your condolences. That was very nice of all of you. So I'm actually headed to work now. Yeah, it was pretty much just get up, go to the funeral, and now head back out to work. Fun. But before we do that, we are stopping here at the post office. I have some Listia packages to drop off, and I think I have some stuff waiting for me because I did get some stuff off Listia, and some of you guys said you sent me stuff, so I'm pretty sure I got some goodies waiting for me in there. Let's go in, let's see what I got. Alright guys, out of the post office, and only one package, which is kind of strange. Like I said, I have a few things coming to me from Listia. Some of you guys said you sent me stuff, so I should have a few packages at least coming to me soon. So hopefully next week they'll be here. I have no idea. But let's crack this open. Let's see what's inside. We are, of course, being joined by the ever lovely Cinnamon, so let's see what we got here. I'm thinking maybe this is from Listia. Oh, I think I know what this is. This is pretty awesome. Oh, no, this is something completely different. This is not what I thought it was, but this is still really cool. This I got off Listia. I got this from the same person, which is why I got two of these, and I got two cool Blu-rays here, both a brand new factory seal. First one being Mega Python vs. Gatoroid. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. And is this a Canadian release? I guess it is, because it's in... appears to be like in French too, but that is really cool. I've never seen this. I've certainly seen many of like the, you know, Sharktopus and, you know, all those weird giant monster movies they've been doing, where it's like a mutated snake or mutated crocodile or whatever it is. I've seen a bunch of those, and they're pretty cheesy, they're pretty ridiculous, but you know what, they're also a lot of fun. So this is pretty cool. This is a sci-fi movie, so this is awesome. Definitely looking forward to checking this one out. There's a very loud helicopter flying over us right now. Wow, that's gotta be really low. I don't know, can you guys hear that? I can't see, but it's super loud. Crazy. Anyway, so Mega Python vs. Gatoroid. Very cool, brand new factory seal for free off Listia. And also, this is something I've wanted to check out. This is the Hagstone Demon. Again, brand new factory sealed. Like I said, something I wanted to check out. It stars Mark, how do you say his last name? Borchardt or something like that, from American Movie, which is like, if you guys haven't seen that movie, check it out. It's so good. So I've wanted to see this. I heard it's just kind of like, it's not like the best movie, but I've just been interested, and even if I hear a movie's not that good, as long as I'm intrigued by it, as long as I see the movie and think, that looks like something I want to check out. I don't care if I hear it's bad. I still want to see it. And that's the case with this. I want to check this movie out. Apparently it won some awards and whatnot, so I don't know. I'm like I said, I heard some not so good things, but I definitely want to see it. I want to check this movie out and see what it's all about. So very cool. A bunch of special features on it too, which is nice. So awesome. 2 movies for free off Listia. Brand new factory seal Blu-rays. You can't go wrong with that. And again, hopefully all that stuff I have coming to me will get here soon. So, all right, guys. Off to work. Bugs Bunny? And I'm back from my very long, stressful day. Unfortunately, most of that stress and longness had nothing to do with the funeral I went to this morning. It was all based on work and my very long work day. I'm just getting home now. It's rather late at night. Not too happy about that. The hours of this job are a little insane. I'm going to talk to you guys about that at the end of this video. So I'm going to sit down right now and watch something and then review it for you guys quickly. But at the end of this video, I have something to talk to you guys about. So if you don't care about this review, which will be very quick, but if you don't care about this review, at least watch the end of the video, because I do have something to talk to you guys about the future of my job and me and my life and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. But like I said, I want to just relax right now. I only got that maybe like a half hour ago, so I'm looking forward to just sitting down and relaxing and putting my feet up for at least a little bit. Unfortunately, since it is so freaking late, I can't sit down and watch a full-length movie. I got to make it something quick, and I know exactly what that's going to be. We're going to watch a 25-minute-long documentary, Strasburg Rail Road, An American Yesterday. Picked this up when I was at the Strasburg Rail Road only a few months ago. Definitely wanted to grab this because I'm a huge fan of this attraction. I've been going to it ever since I was a little kid. Definitely still going to it, and definitely taking Cinematic this junior to this over and over and over again as he grows up. So someday, hopefully, he can take his kids. So this is great. Looking forward to checking it out. Like I said, it's only 25 minutes long. Gonna pop it in. Watch this one really quickly.
As the numerous working steam locomotives are prepared for their daily chores, it's easy to lose yourself in the scene and be carried back to the turn of the century, when nearly every town in America awoke to these same comforting sounds of steam whistles and chugging down by the yard. It was a time when it was every small boy's dream to grow up to be a railroad man.
All right, Strasburg Rail Road, An American Yesterday. This was pretty cool. This is a fun documentary. Unfortunately, this was shot back in 1989, so how up to date is this? Not so sure. This is all shot in one day, which is pretty cool. Back in September, I guess, of 1989, or maybe September of 1988. I have no idea, but definitely shot back in the late 80s, one day in September, and it teaches you all about the Strasburg Railroad. So again, how up to date it is, I'm not sure, but it does teach you a lot about the history of the Strasburg Railroad, which obviously is just the history that hasn't changed. The only thing I question is they talk about how in the mornings, very early in the morning, they actually use the steam engines to actually pull some freight, like a short, just a very short distance to, I think they delivered like plastic pellets or something to some company. I wonder, do they still do that? They might. I have no idea if they still do that to this very day. I have absolutely no idea, but apparently they used to at one point at least. Again, whether they still do this point, I don't know, but I never knew they did that, so that was pretty interesting. Then the rest of the day, of course, is an attraction where they take you from Strasburg, you hop on the train, and they take you to Paradise, Pennsylvania, and you just go back and forth. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun, and really cool to watch this. And I love the fact that it actually was shot back in the 80s, because everybody was dressed like me when I used to go here with my dad. In fact, I was looking, I was like, was this a day that maybe me and my dad were there or something like that? Because just the way everybody was dressed, it reminded me of how I dressed as a little kid in the 80s and how my dad dressed, you know, with maybe like jean shorts and a tucked in polo or something like that, and his like tube socks, you know, like everybody, like every man was dressed like that. Every man had like a mustache like my dad had. Every man in this video with their son looked like my dad. I was like, that's pretty cool. So it was really fun to watch it for that. It really took me back to when I was a kid, which I thought was just a lot of fun, because it really brought all these memories back of just going there with my dad and my family and whatnot. But I say all the memories I have of this are really with my dad. Even my brother and my mom were there. I really have all these great memories of me and my father being there, which is pretty cool because my father passed away a few years ago. So it's definitely cool to watch something like this and get all these memories of my father and me having fun when I was a child, coming back up. It was really cool. So it's pretty. It is just what it is. It's a little kind of brief history of the Strasburg Railroad. Teaches you about the Strasburg Railroad, how it works, what they do there, how the trains are maintained, and what they do to keep them maintained, and the history of the trains and whatnot. So it's just kind of a brief little history. I guess 25 minutes makes sense. If they went any longer than that, they'd probably be stretching this one. So 25 minutes, half-hour long documentary seems about right. Was it worth the $14.99? I would say it was. It was a cool watch. I wouldn't really wanted to have paid more than that, but still, it was a pretty cool watch. If you're a fan of the Strasburg Railroad, if you ever go out there and check it out and you want a fun souvenir, it's a bit dated, but it's still a fun souvenir. It'll teach you all about the Strasburg Railroad. And if you're like me and you used to go out there lots in the 80s with your family and you want to just have a fun, nostalgic trip, then this is definitely one to pick up because this will definitely bring you back to those days and all the fun you used to have as a kid. So I had fun with this one. I enjoyed it. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but for me, it's definitely something awesome. As the Strasburg Railroad has always been a very important part of my life and still is to this day, and hopefully will be a very important part of my son's life as well, and maybe his children's lives, and who knows how far it'll go. That's awesome. I'm definitely excited to be going out here many, many more times in the future. So again, Strasburg Railroad, An American Yesterday. It was fun. I enjoyed it. If this seems like your type of thing, I'd recommend picking this one up. You can probably only get it in the actual gift shops at the Strasburg Railroad, but if you're ever there, pick it up. Okay, time for serious talk with Cinema Sickness. Time to talk about my job. Some of you guys have been commenting recently saying that I don't seem as excited as I once did about my new job. A couple days ago when I was offered the job and started a new job, I was all excited and peppy and like, yay, new job. And now I'm kind of just like, I have to go to work. Yeah. You're right. My excitement has definitely dwindled quite a bit. And the reason for that being was I got this job so incredibly quickly. I was told on a Tuesday to come in on a Wednesday, and by Friday I had the job, and the next Monday I was filling out paperwork, and I officially had the job. The job was mine within less than a week. Within like 3 days, I had a job. Again, I went in for the interview on a Wednesday, and that Friday, the boss, my new boss, told me, we'd like to hire you. So I had a job in like 3 days. That's awesome. The thing is, the job apparently doesn't usually go that quickly. The process of getting a new job doesn't go that quickly. The only reason it did is because the people in HR apparently just like sped everything up and just like threw the job at me. And even my boss was like, I didn't even realize like they had all this stuff done and everything. Okay, you got the job basically. So, the job was just thrown at me so quickly, and I was so excited and so happy to have this new job. I got a job so quickly. It's amazing. It's awesome. I needed a job, and man, I have one. I didn't even have to really look for a job. It just came to me. That's great. The thing is I really didn't know what this job entailed when I went into it, because I got it so quickly. And it wasn't until this past week, when I had the job finally, that I found out really what the job entailed. I was given my hours. I was explained everything. And now that all that has happened, I've come to realize this isn't the job I want. This isn't the job for me. One of the main reasons is the hours. Apparently, car salespeople have insane hours. 12-day shifts throughout the week. Of course, working on Saturdays. You don't get off for like any holidays. I think you get off for like 3 or 4 holidays. That's it. I mean, of course, you're working Memorial Day and Labor Day and stuff like that, because they have sales and all those other holidays a lot of people get off for. You're working those days because they have big sales going on those weekends. So you're working a lot, and that's not for me. I've only seen Cinema Sickness Jr. twice this week, and one of those days was today, when I had to go to the funeral and he came with me. That's the only reason I saw him today. Had I not taken him to that funeral today, I never would have seen my son today. I would have seen him once this week. I can't be seeing my son only once or twice a week. That's not going to fly with me. It's just the fact that I either work late, and by the time I get home he's asleep, or I'm working so late that he's just sleeping over the in-laws, or like one or 2 days I might be picking him up from the in-laws and bringing him home. And once I bring him home, I'm pretty much going to feed him dinner and put him right down the bed. So I'm just not getting to see my son. I have a 2.5-year-old son who I certainly want to see grow up and become a little man. I don't want to miss out on his entire childhood because I'm working so much. That's not okay with me. That really gets at me. I mean, I absolutely love my son. He's my whole life. And the last thing I need is to just not ever see him because I'm just working all the time. There's the opportunity to make all this money and everything. That's great. When am I going to spend this money? I'm working all the time. I don't get off. I'm just constantly working and working and working and working and working. And the money's coming in. Sounds good. When am I going to spend this money? I mean, what am I going to spend it on? Movies? Sure. When am I going to get to watch them? I'm not. I'm going to be working too much to watch movies. So, it's just all these hours just don't add up to anything good, in my opinion. I work all these hours for what? For a lot of money that I can't do anything with. I get off on Sundays. The dealership's closed on Sundays, and I have off on Tuesdays, which is like such crappy days to have off. Sundays, what am I going to do on a Sunday? Things close early on Sundays. Even if I do want to go out and do something on Sunday, I got to get back at least somewhat early because I work a 12-hour shift on Mondays. And then I have Tuesdays off? What am I going to do with a Tuesday? Last time I checked, everybody was working for the weekends, not for the Tuesdays. What am I going to do with a Tuesday? I'm going to get up in the morning and then hang around the house, and then by like 2 o'clock, if me and the family do go out, by 2 o'clock we got to be headed back because my wife has to work that evening. So even having off on a Tuesday is like not even having off. I might as well be going into work on a Tuesday. What's the point of staying home? So really, when it comes down to it, it's all basically just about the hours. The job in of itself seems interesting. It seems exciting. Learning about how to sell cars and selling cars to people, that sounds kind of fun. It's just I didn't realize quite the magnitude of the hours that it entailed, and just the fact that that's not really going to work for my lifestyle, and it's not going to work for me and my family, and it's not really what I want. My wife and I are struggling right now trying to figure out even what to do with our son. Luckily, I have in-laws who can take him, and I feel kind of bad for them because we're throwing my son. I mean, they love him and they want to watch him. I'm sure they don't mind, but I do kind of feel bad that all of a sudden we're like, hey, you got to watch Sean a whole lot. So I feel kind of bad about that. So really, when it comes down to it, I just need to find a job with better hours. It doesn't have to be the most exciting, wonderful, fantastic job. I don't care. It just has to be a job that I don't want to like blow my brains out because I work at. Like coming home from work today, I was so depressed. When I get done work, I should be thinking, all right, it's time to clock out. I'm going home. Cool. And okay, yeah, I got to go to work tomorrow, but who cares? I'm going to just, today's done. Tomorrow's another day. That's the way like I want my job to be. Not I don't want to come I don't want me to clock out and just be like, oh, I got to come back tomorrow, and I can't even be happy with my evening because I'm just so miserable and depressed because I got to go back to work tomorrow, and I know that I can't even look forward to the weekends because I have to work on the weekends, and it's not, this isn't working. That's basically just the case. And again, it's all based on the hours for me. That's the main issue. It's all hours. If the hours were just like, 9 to 5 every day or something like that, or, I'd be like, cool, let's do this. But they're not. So I need to look for another job, probably like an office job or something like that does like a 9 to 5 or whatnot. I started doing the math, realized how much money I need to make to survive. And honestly, I don't need a job paying necessarily as high as my last job. I can take a bit of a pay cut. I don't want to. I would like to find a job that either pays the same or pays better. But if I do have to take a price cut, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I can still survive on that, so that's good. So really, when it comes down to it, I'm quitting this job. I'm resigning from it. Right now on my computer, I've queued up an email ready to be sent to like the 2 HR directors and to my boss with a resignation letter saying that I'm sorry, and just explaining to him why everything unfortunately isn't working out and why I'm going to resign from the job only a week into it. It just is what it is. It's really just spending time with my family and needing a more steady income and all that stuff. So I guess I'm back on the hunt for a new job, but I'm sure there's something out there. I'll find something. Who knows how long it'll take. It is what it is. In the meantime, I just got my severance today. My severance just came in, so I have money still coming in for the next 6 months. I'm still good for right now. I'm okay. I'm not stressing for money at the moment. If I don't find anything, that could change. I could be stressing somewhere down the line, but right now I'm okay. And I just need to look for something better, something I'm going to enjoy more. Again, I don't have to love my job. I just have to absolutely not despise and hate it and whatnot, which, again, the only reason I really despise and hate this job is because of the hours. The people I work with are actually really nice. I love the guys and the girl, the only girl who works there, my friend who got me the job. I feel kind of bad for her because I'm quitting. That's one of the things I feel worse, the most bad about, is that my friend got me this job and now I'm quitting it. I feel kind of bad about that. I hope it doesn't reflect badly on her. But all the people I work with, they're great. I have a lot of fun with them. The past week was awesome. They like brought me in like I was their new like friend. We were just buddy and everything. It was really cool to talk to all these people and get to know these people and everything. That was really cool. So I like them. And again, the job in itself, I do like. It's an interesting job. It's just again, the hours not working for me. So all right, with that, I'm done. So I just want to let you guys know I am resigning from this new job, and it just is what it is. I still really want to bring more like content to you guys too, like content of me out doing things and going places and seeing stuff. I really want to put more into these videos, and of course with my new job, that was not going to be happening because the hours I was working. Putting more time into these videos was out of it. I was like, I'm gonna put all this more time into these videos. Then I got this new job. I'm like, no, I don't have time to put anything into these videos. I actually have to take away from these videos. I was having to put less time in these videos because of my my job. I at least want to, I want to have a job where I can still put a decent amount of effort in these videos. I love making these videos. I want to make these videos, these videos are actually a job. They're, it's like a part-time job for me on top of my other job. So I still want to do this work. So I really would like to put more work into this and build this up more. You guys have been telling me how much you like the new content. I want to bring you more content like that. So hopefully that'll be coming your way, and hopefully I'll get everything to work out the way I would like it to work out, and hopefully I'll find a new job and we'll be good to go. I don't know. So, all right, guys, with that being said, my new job, 4 days into it, is coming to an end. Oh, well. So wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck to find something new and something better and something that just works out for me and my family. Hopefully I'll find something good somewhere down the line. I've actually already applied to a few more places. Through the last couple of days at work, I've been like on my phone applying to other places. So hopefully some of those will come through. Who knows? But anyway, with that being said, guys, that is it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, unfortunately not this one. This one has been retired, but there are many other Cinema Sickness t-shirts over at cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com. Whole bunch of designs to choose from, so if you want to grab them, again, cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com. And if you would like to support new content and show your thanks and appreciation for these videos and keep these videos coming your way, because every tiny little bit of money that I get from you guys goes back into these videos, then head to patreon.com/cinemasickness. Remember, every tiny little bit helps. Even a single dollar goes a long way, and it all goes right back into these videos. It's very much appreciated, and again, it goes right back into the videos, and it gains you early access to most of my videos as well. So if you want to see my videos earlier than everybody else, patreon.com for that, patreon.com/cinemasickness for that. So all right, guys, that is it. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go send my resignation email now. It's so weird to say that, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it, or otherwise I'm just gonna be miserable and I'm never gonna see my son, and it's just gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad news all around if I don't do this. So I gotta do it, guys. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.